Hi, you guys. You guys. Thanks, E-Rock. Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for coming over and hitting the likes. Hi, you guys. I'll let it play one more time. It's kind of cool. And then we'll chat. Thanks, Pam. Oh, I can't hear the music on this end. Can you guys still hear it? Did it just go off on my end? Is it still going, you guys? Pam, thanks. Hi, everybody. Thank you. I took some peeks at Turtle Island. Yeah. Looks like Joneson had to go home. Whiny Steiny. I'm not going to know when it ends. You know what I mean? Love. Okay. Hi, you guys. Can you hear me okay? Hi, everybody. Oh, my Lord, that music. Isn't it lovely, Julie? I can't hear it on this end. So because of that, I just turned it off, probably in the middle. Third time? No, it went through one, and then I let it play again, just one more. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, Julie, Sean B., Truth Seeker, Whiny Steiny, Sierra, Mary Jane, The Kiki Lily Show, E-Rock, there's Blue Scarlet, hey, LJ, hi, you guys, Nikki B. Lumen. Oh, look, I have a wrench with my first. Oh, you've never, ever had a wrench, Nikki B? Good for you. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Bootsy. Did I say Lumen already? Hi, Lumen. Hi, MS. Hi, Mark Klein. Thank you. All right, so you can hear me good. I don't know. I had so much fun just kind of chatting it up yesterday that thought we would do it again. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. I was kind of thinking about finishing, some of the true crime with the ladies that are gone, but I don't know. Christmas is going to be here in what now? Is it 17 days? Yeah, 17 days. So, did I miss any names? I don't know if I did. Similar feel to the Flutes Morning. Yeah, a little bit. They're kind of, hi, Nani. They're kind of, Arabian Indian songs or something. Hi, Sunflower Darkness. I didn't find you again in Facebook, I swear. You got my email though, right? I emailed back. Hi, Michael Blade. Hi, Teacup Mama. Hi, everybody. Xana D. Yeah, Xana. I had little kittens born out of the blue, so I was just gonna do like Kittenville or whatever, you know, with the kittens, and then Morphew's, Suzanne Morphew's remains were found, and I was like, oh hell no, I gotta talk about this, because honestly, I never thought that was gonna happen. Never thought she was gonna be found. What did you miss, Teacup? Yeah, so anyway, that's why I did, and had a little run on Turtle Island, you know, for 3 weeks, and that was fun. And oh yeah, Blue Scarlet, I did. 16 years old in Texas. Yep, you said Texas. And her mom was at a parade, right? Her mom was at a parade that she was supposed to perform in, and she was found murdered, it's sounding like, in the bathtub. And when I saw it on my People True Crime in my email, they're not releasing what happened to her yet. Thanks, Bubble Bath. Yeah, that was fun. They found her, hi, Shadykins, in the bathtub. I mean, my daughter's 19, and I'm like thinking, right? If she was supposed to be at a parade, and gosh sakes, probably, well, I'm not trying to put all boyfriends down or anything, but it's probably a boyfriend or something, or maybe a woman was jealous of her. I think the last name was Mensa, Mensa. Am I right about that? I'm not sure. I know. Hi, Sidekick, Donna McCain. You know, a real pretty girl with brown hair, bright blue scarlet. So sad. Oh my gosh, now I'm cold. I mean, I have a gosh darn sweater on, and I have the window just cracked. You might catch a chill, Piggy. I want you to catch a chill. Come on. You guys want to play in these? Here, these aren't loud. Hi. All right. I have 2 of these because they're flattening down now. Ugh. Oh my God. Anyway, it's so weird to like not hear anything over here but the kitties. I watched it back, right? It was a good 4 hours, and that wasn't planned, that's for sure. Yeah, Blue Scarlet, her mom found her. So sad. She's probably got boyfriends and girlfriends, who knows? Or I mean boyfriends, but she probably has brothers and sisters. But yeah, I was like laughing all over again. It was just so funny. And what was the name of the place, you guys, where they found Morphew's remains? The something Bone Cemetery? That's ringing a bell to me. Does that ring a bell to you guys at all? It sucks. How are you doing, Truth Seeker? Yeah, it was just really, really fun. Everybody was just so on a roll. Like everybody, right? Rose and Three Dot, Mission Possible, and some other ladies, and it was just hilarious. I mean, I was like, I looked back, I was turning red in some of those things. I was just like, oh my gosh. And Lloyd Boston he's really funny. Like, he's funny all the time, you guys. But prayers to his son. You know, he's a real nice guy. He's a regular over on Team Roses and has been now here for a while. And his son is in the ICU. Yeah. I got to take my meds before I forget. It's 8:15 here, so I'm going to turn the camera off while I do that, but we can keep talking. Hi, Peggy. Yeah, something cemetery, right, Nikki B? But the word bone, the word bones, I mean, was in it, right? See, this is what I mean about my memory. Now, who put a one in chat? Oh, no, you're not triggering me. I watched, well, I came in on it after I finished going through my messenger and checking my email and stuff. I thought I responded to you, Sunflower Darkness. All right, I'll have to check on that again. Oh, I do need an avatar, don't I? I don't even know how to put one in here. I probably have to go into the studio thing. Yeah, I'll look into that too. But I do have my Cash App up, and my PayPal. If anybody ever wants to help out a little, don't feel obligated. But no, Lori Sakani, I saw probably the last 20 minutes. And, you know, I try to catch up, and it looks like Joneson had to go home or something. But she could be voted right back on. I mean, she's got enough followers or fans or whatever, people that love her, you know. Okay, today's Friday. Hi, Evie. So, I mean, I literally typed in Sunflower Darkness, you know, in the search button, Sunflower, because I don't want you to think I'm just up here saying this, you know. And lots come up, right? But not with your sunflower avatar thing, you know, so I know it's you. Now, maybe though, like, you know, in Messenger where there's requests, whatever button that is that you hit, I meant to check that. I do that about once a week and I forgot. So maybe you're there. I won't give up. Did you email me? Did you get my email? I just checked my email. Wow. All right. I will send it again, not Messenger. The title will be Sunflower Darkness. Okay. Somebody else emailed me too, so maybe I don't see how I can overlook it when I was like looking for it. I received a package, supposedly a big box. I won't say by who, but she comes in my chat and stuff. On her end, it says it was delivered by FedEx. On my end, it ain't here. And I called the office just in case, maybe because it was so big or something, they might have brought it in. She said, no, we don't even accept boxes or packages in here anymore. So then she said that she's gotten several, right? That's more than two people calling in and saying that things were delivered, but they weren't. And I said, so are Amazon and FedEx and all them, because they have to have things delivered on a certain time, saying they're being delivered and they're not? And she said yes. Isn't that weird, you guys? How on earth can somebody say things are delivered when they're not? I'm under Sunflower Darkness. I'm under Megan Keycheck. I'll type it right here. Megan. Oh, were you the one that said, I'm not on private anymore, or I mean friends. I'm not on just friends. I went into settings, and the person that said they tried to Facebook me before, Facebook or friend request me on Facebook, and she was right. I had changed it. Okay, did I message you back, Evie? Are you under Evie? Evey? Hi, Derek Dulcie. I'm good. You always get your Amazon Truth Seeker. Yeah, hi, Lisa Schenkel. They're really good. We have a hub, they're like different sized mailboxes, and you type in your number, and it's really nice. Oh. Okay, wait. Did you send me a friend request? What'd you say? I messaged you. And this is in my Facebook, because unless I've accepted you as a friend, right? I can't talk to you. Type to you. Aw, that's nice, Derek. Thank you. Okay, let me grab my notebook and write these names down, you guys. Careful. Ooh. Are you guys having fun? Uh-oh. Where's my pen? Here it is. Okay. Evie Patterson. And Sunflower Darkness. Because I have gotten some emails, you guys, so yeah. And I'm thinking, honestly, like anyone that, kind of wants personal information, address, whatever, the email, right, would be the best place to hit me up, because I'm not, or I can't really just type it in Facebook, right? If you're like friend requesting me and just want to chit chat, right, that's a different story. Did I take? Oh. Hi, Cotton Candy. Hi. Aw. Hi, Love Metal. What is www.gmail.com to? Hi, Lloyd Boston. There he is. I may be ghosted also. From first day you were on Dolly, you said on panel. Oh, well, yeah, just to kind of keep it simple and a little safer. And it's just kind of just, plus I don't want to get too overwhelmed. And also, they're for women anyway, there's guys, and there really are, that put up like these pictures of doctors, and there's an entire like profile, and they're people from not, is it Africa? Anyway, over there, and they're trying to befriend you and then get into your Facebook. And I've known one, two, maybe three different, definitely two people that have had to change their entire Facebook account up. Hi, Fardosa Dahir. Hi, Marion Ann Bays. No, the Dakota Dame 0627 is my PayPal. There's no @gmail.com with it, right? Or is there? Not, I didn't put it in there. And then my, no, I trust you. I totally trust you, Lloyd, because I mean, you're good friends with Rose, you know, and she knows you, and she has a good sense of character and things like that. I wonder if she's sleeping. Sorry, I'm slurping. It's kind of like at the bottom. I think. Yeah. Hi, teacup. I got 2 more pills to take. Would you rather? Yeah, I mean, because it'll be easier for me to probably kind of see, to tell you the truth. Are you needing an address, or did you just want to say hi, or you were trying to post my email? Oh, no, my email, let me put that, is this. I'm not as fast as all the rest of you on typing. There we go. No, you little silly cat. There we go. Yeah, thank you. I don't know who Gloria G is. Oh my gosh, I'm so cold. I'm going to have to turn the heat back up. I'm cold, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm hot. Good grief. What are you doing, Mama Kitties? What are you doing? What Mama Kitty's doing? What Mama Kitty's doing? Oh, shoot. Sally just ran smack into my ankle. I didn't get hurt, but she probably did. All right. All right, you guys. So, today's Friday. And it's 8:30 my time, 11:30 yours. No, that's okay, sidekick. Hi, Halloween baby. Piece of fuzz on my iPad. Oh, you wanted to talk to me about something? Okay. Probably. Okay, where did you say that? Okay. Probably email. All right. Hi, Barbara Thompson. No, thanks. Well, you know, I had ponytails yesterday, you know, and I took those things out and combed it, tried to fix the top. My hair is getting pretty long. I mean, it doesn't look long, right? Especially in braids, but I remember I used to wear braids to here. Hi, Lisa Jet. Oh, you thought I was, excuse me, you thought I was friends with Gloria G? I've never even heard that name, I don't think. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Halloween baby. Hi, FGT Wolf. Thank you. That's really sweet. Oh, thank you. Yeah, drama free. Hi, Tina. You're in Alabama, Lisa? Thank you. Hi, Shelly Seashells. I know. I mean, it's taken a whole year, but I saw some of the programs like on some clip channels and things in the past. My pigtails were like to here, and I mean, it's still growing pretty good. I don't know why. Do you mean Maria G? Oh, I bet he does mean Gloria. I mean, he means Maria G, maybe. Hi, Marion. Welcome. Hi, Tattooed. How am I tonight? I'm doing good. I still have all the Thanksgiving stuff sitting on the darn table. Um, I got to bed really darn late. I watched back the rest of one of Rose's lives that I had missed 4 hours, and then mine was 4 hours. And I play different parts of hers and mine to get through it on 2 times the speed and stuff. And then I was messaging some people, and before I knew it, it was 9 a.m. 9. So, I brushed my teeth, and the day's like already starting. I crawled into bed and I slept till 2:30. Yeah. And then Pocahontas. Hi. Yeah, tattooed. I saw in Facebook because, like, I might skip a day even now and then, if I get overwhelmed with so many like messages on Messenger and things. Oh yeah, Maria G, it's gotta be. Yeah. Oh, Lloyd. You guys want to put prayer hands in for Lloyd Boston's son? What's his first name, Lloyd? Did you it's well, I don't know if you want to say what's wrong with him. Did you say yesterday what he's going through? Did you say it was pneumonia? I'm not remembering. Thanks, you guys. Poor guy is in ICU. John. Aw. Is his last name Boston? I mean, obviously it must be. John Boston. Aw. Oofta. Hi, Lulu. Hi, Christy Kids. Thanks, you guys. That's so sweet. That should maybe bring, because this is hard on Lloyd, too. Anyway, Rebel, if you're still in here, I saw Becca's post. Her and, gosh, I almost said Tiffany. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you, hon. That's so sweet. Gosh sakes. Wow. Thank you so much. I mean, that right there buys like 2 boxes of litter. It's crazy. Like, there'll be a lot of litter in there, and I'll clean the pee balls and everything out. And it can be down like that much. And if you don't have enough in there, things stick, and it's just, so then I pour it in, and then there's just this much left, then it's gone. I go through definitely a box a week, and I have 2 small boxes in here. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Really do. Thank you. But yeah, Rebel, I guess an elderly couple, what, did they give her some money for gas, or they called the cops for her, and then her and Trinity had to wait 2 hours for the cops to come and help her. And I guess a big semi just missed their car, because they're like in pitch blackness, I guess. Right? So, because if you run out of gas, you can't even turn the car lights on. Right? Because don't, all right, I don't drive, you guys. Do you have to have gas in your car to turn the ignition to have even the car lights on? I'm assuming you do. Wow. Hi, Allie Johnson. Say my name, please. This is Tip. I swear. Please. Say Lorelei. I don't know. Tip had a black circle thing too. You did your live last night with the Christmas parade. That's nice. Did that go well? It was that was 2 days ago. Were they just sitting out there in pitch black? She said that you were worried sick. Oh. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah. Hi, Melly Joe. Yeah, try not to, because can I get in trouble for that, you guys? Even if it's not like a nasty or snide thing, if they're spamming in the chat, repeats. I didn't even know what spamming was, you guys, until, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. I didn't. You can, but it will run the battery dead. Oh, yeah. No, she could turn on lights, but the flashers wore the battery down. Oh, gosh. Wow. I'm glad you're here, Allie Johnson. I just don't want my, channel, or not channel, my live to be taken down. I checked out that channel. It looks like a child. The one with the black circle that's saying, say my name, looks like a child. Yeah, but God had her in Trinity. That's for sure. And then did it didn't bump their car, correct? It just missed their car or something? There was something about it. It won't be taken down. It's just annoying. Oh, okay. All right. Hi, Dunlop. Hi, everybody. We're hanging out on a Friday night. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is going to sound bragful, but I'm not trying to be. I'm so happy. When I looked, and it was a few hours ago, I was 6. Or is it 7? 6 or 7 away from 1,300. And I'm just elated. I thought it was going to take me, honestly, through the weekend to get that extra 30 or 35. And I nearly have it since yesterday. For real. So it's probably all the fun we had up here last night. Anyone that didn't see my live from last night or yesterday night, it's flipping hilarious. I start doing a true crime thing, but it keeps glitching way too much, and I get kind of paranoid because I'm stopping every 10 seconds. Someone else's live, right? And I don't want to get a copyright, so I talk a little bit and then I play it. And then I just started answering chat, and it just became, I don't want to say uncensored, but people were just being funny and cracking jokes and flirting with each other in chat. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. It was good enough that when I peeked, I'm not going to say the name, in another lady's on her show, or I saw in chat a little bit, someone from another creator commented on it, had laugh emojis and said, I was a lurker or something, and I watched PCT's live. So it was fun. Wow. No lights work on the battery, not fuel. Okay. And even though that was scary, with the daughter and all that, and two people, not in peril, but you know what I mean. At least, right? Becca wasn't alone out there in the dark. And oof. Hi, Skylar Joyner, and Justin Big Mac Sabaka McRibs. Wow. What is this? This channel? It's usually some kind of true crime. If you watch back any of my lives at all, I've talked about everything from mass killers, because I'm not allowed to say MURDER, so I spell it, to different things. And then last night I read the chat, was answering some questions and just laughing. So it's kind of a little of everything. And yeah. So welcome. Please hit the like if you guys will, and please subscribe if you'd like to. Oh, see? 6 more. And I will have 1,300. And honestly, my next goal will be 1,350. Oh gosh, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, she's a Spitfire. She, it seems like she's got a good head on her shoulders. And is she still making jewelry? Yeah, that was fun. And a lot of people, right, Lisa, came over from Team Roses, right? My people go over there, hers come over here. Well, it's mostly hers have been coming over here because she's been on the internet a lot longer than me. For me, it's just a little over 2 months. Yes, awesome last night. I know, it was so much fun. I have great stories, says Lori. Yeah, I mean, gosh, just never a dull moment, really, and they all think they're older than their age. Oh, yeah. Aw, thanks, Tina. Nice. Can you guys hear the kittens running around? Oh my goodness. They're so intense. Rebel, all 3 of the kittens are girls. Little girls. And it's a real blessing, because if even one was a boy, it could impregnate the little girls or even the mother. And then that's forking out before Christmas. And my son's birthday is the same as Becca's. Remember that, Rebel? December 29. But we always managed, to get him a cake and get him, at least one gift, through his life. He'll be 28 soon. I can't hardly believe it. I mean, I gave birth to him when I was 33, and he's almost 28. It's just unreal. It does go by pretty quick. It happened tonight on Tyler Sellers. What is that? What did I miss? Am I that far behind again? Let me see here. all fam here, Kiki Lily show. Yeah, you guys are my family. My dad's passed away, and I talked to my mom. Not real long, you know. Neither of us have time to hang out on the phone, including her, because she's kind of taking care of her husband. He's got cancer, I think he's in remission now. Yeah, he is. He had to have things removed, but she's kind of like his yes came closest tattooed rebel. Oh man, she's kind of like his nurse. I mean, kind of. You think it's a troll, says Lori. That one. Wow. Do you have snow in Tennessee right now, Rebel? If you have snow, well, first of all, put your state in, you guys. Type in your state. And if you have snow, put a snowflake emoji in. And if you don't have a snowflake emoji, just, I don't know, put a 1, I guess. If you have snow, I'm curious. We don't, but it's getting cold enough to where I have to make sure everything's dripping. My faucets, both sides. Because the one time I didn't, for real, the next morning, nothing was coming out, and there was this like that, and then it started coming out, and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Lori, you're in Seattle. LBI is in New Jersey. E-Rock is in Kentucky. No snow. Sidekick, Kentucky. So you're part of Kentucky. Sidekick has snow. What happened to the light? It just dimmed out a little. MS is in Pennsylvania. Tennessee, no snow. Big storms tomorrow. MS says. Teacup Mama in New York. Christy Kitts, no. Evie, Team Rose must be napping. Yeah, she's got to be. Donna McCain. Yes, sidekick. I don't know if that means you have snow. I will work the courage to come up on the panel someday soon. If you will let me, would love to have a panel with you and Rose and Rose. Absolutely. Put your channel link in. And anyone else. All right. Rebel, you guys stick it in here. And if you can't put the link in, whatever, type it. Type your thing out. What happened tonight on TF? Turtle. What does the F stand for? Turtle. Are you talking about Turtle Island? Oh, maybe the F is supposed to be an I. All I know about it is Jones N was sent home. Yeah. Hi, Michelle Swanson. Katie. Oh, yeah, she fell on the ice. She seems to be fine. FGTEEV. Did she literally hit her head? Man. Yeah. Yeah. I said this before. This is really good, you guys. I mean, it's not good for you, but it's 7-Up and it's tropical. I don't know. Are those peaches? But it said new on this sign, and I thought, wow, I'm going to try that. I wonder where Team Rose is, and Katie from New Hampshire, and 3 Dot Dave. Yeah. Well, it is Friday night, right? So, 3 Dot, I don't know, he could be out or. I wish I could make the screen bigger or these words bigger. I wish there was something I could hit. I wonder if any of these would make it bigger. Oh, look at that. Add item. Add item? What kind of item? Let me hit this and see what that dynamic camera grid, camera slot, media slot. I don't even know what that means. And what is this? Oh. Picture-in-picture layout. I've forgotten what these do. Cropped layout. Wow. Gosh, 51 minutes have gone by already. Yeah, so I went to bring the garbage down. My daughter was helping me, and I kid you not, we were gone all of maybe 5 minutes. And we barely walked anywhere. Our hands were so cold. We had just like sweatshirts on and a sweatshirt thing with a hood. Freezing. I was like, here, Parker, feel my hand. And he reached out and I squeezed his fingers and he was just shocked. I mean, it feels like it's going to snow. Watching you, watching me. Do you do reaction videos or just talk? That would be a good idea. Well, no, I'm not monetized, so I thought watching I could, you know what I mean? Play them? No. So out of the little over 2 months I've been on, I've had one taken down and no warnings or anything until the last time, because even though I read the YouTube guidelines, I'm still learning kind of what is accepted, right? So to have a video, I mean, other people do videos, right? I think like if the ads aren't heard and come on, because I read from my other iPad, or maybe I think if I turn the picture away and just the sound, but that's not really too much fun. But what I've been doing with like my true crime and some little videos that I show, like if they're 2 minutes or 15, I stop them every 15 seconds or so, talk a little bit. Or you're allowed to just talk through them. But then you can't hear the narrator, right? But I have seen some of those YouTube videos react to different things. I think people slipping on, I mean, I don't really like to see people wipe out like on their skateboards, like, you know, my son does and stuff, you know, landing like, you know, on bars and really hurting themselves and wiping out and, you know, the cameras shut off, you know. But what I do think is kind of funny is people slipping on the ice. Oh my gosh, they'll get out of their car. They're like in Boston. Their feet are going like this and they fall. They try to get up again. It's the same thing. Stuff like that's pretty funny. So, like, we're just chit-chatting tonight because it's Friday and you kind of need a break from true crime sometime, you know, sometimes. But yeah, is this your very first time in here? Michelle is from Oklahoma. Santa is from Texas. Wow. Okay, New South Wales is Lulu. Donna McCain, Alabama. Melly Joe, you're from Australia, I know. No snow in Tennessee. Cotton Candy, Ohio, no snow. Katybug, Tennessee. Illinois is Whiny Steiny. Sunflower Darkness, you're in Canada? I probably knew that. Maybe I just forgot. Gramazon. Hi, Gramazon. Sometimes, but not this weekend. Tattooed Rebel. I can't put mine in. Can you just even type, your Tattooed Rebel 2229 or whatever? Can you type it in? I mean, feel free. Can you do that? Like you're typing in chat? Couldn't you do that? Who's Tyler Feller, you guys? I'm seeing it twice now. Did he die or something? Call me Vanessa. Oh, okay. You're Vanessa. FGTEEV. I'll try to remember. If I just say FGTEEV, type in Vanessa. I'm Vanessa to remind me because, my short-term memory. May I put the bonfire link in? Absolutely. Listen, you don't have to ask. Nobody has to ask. I'm the first one here to tell you I know what it's like too, to start out and I got some notoriety on Dolly Vision. So it was easier for me, right? For some people to be curious and what am I going to say and do? And that was unbelievably helpful. Like, so yeah, you never have to ask. Just type it right in. Any of you would love to have more people come over to join our music nights on Friday and Saturday. Yes, type that in. I don't have a channel. I mean, I guess I do. Yeah, you have a channel. You did, I can't remember. You were dancing to rap? Or those are shorts, right? And you were pretty good. It was snowing on my way back to California. You just came from New Jersey? You just came from New Jersey. You drove all the way across the United States? Hi, 100 Block. Hi, Tootie. Oh, thanks, Evie. That's wonderful. You guys see that? Elizabeth Watson. Hello, Paper Cut. Chill W Cat. Chill with Cat. That's cute. Hi, Elizabeth. I know who you are. This is, I'll just say the letter F, right? F as in fire. What was I like in high school? I distinctly remember. Well, I moved from South Dakota, but I went to middle school, right? In Burlington, Vermont. So I was feeling a part of Vermont or whatever, and that kind of culture, not culture, but living with my mom. So I wasn't really nervous or anything. And the high school had 350 kids, which, right? That's pretty small. And I was never like dying to learn. Like they didn't have dance classes and really things like that in the 80s. Or they might have, but I just didn't look into any of that. So I was never like into the cliques like cheerleaders and stuff. But I went to all the proms and so did my sister. She's she's 51 weeks younger than me. I mean, I'm a year older than her, but she's June 20, I'm June 27. Anyway, and I was a pretty good kid. I mean, there was one time I went back by the pond with some other kids during break or something and smoked a little Mary Jane, and I had shorthand class. I'm just not even kidding. And you have to be quick, right? In shorthand. And I could barely write. I was just like, and so I never did that again. Not at all at school. And I never drank or anything, but I went to parties and things on the weekend and shouldn't have done it, but I wanted a party so bad, and I knew my mom was going to be about an hour away. And our duplex apartment house thing, oh my gosh, everybody showed up. Cheerleaders, people I didn't even know, right? Personally, were showing up at this party. And, we had a keg in the bathtub, and the music was so loud, the cops came. And I remember they had helmets on, you guys, in the 80s. Is that considered tactical gear? I don't know. But we were, the drinking age back then was 18. And I honestly think I was 17. Right? I mean, I don't know. Like, I think these days, even if the drinking age was only 18, probably everybody at the darn thing would be arrested or whatever, right? We turned the music down. They said, turn the music down. We did, and they left. That's it. Well, they did ask, who's the head of this house or party or whatever. And I said, me, probably really timidly and freaked out. It was the first time I think I've ever had a cop come over to anything. But anyway, people got so out of hand. Someone took my poor mother. She made a homemade casserole thing, and somebody took it and went like this, and it was all over the ceiling. And then somebody had taken a lighter, because we had a rope that went up to some light up the stairwell. It was 2 floors, this duplex. Somebody burned that. People just don't care, right, about your property. And I had never had a party before. So I cleaned it up the best I could. She knew. All she said was there was never any, it was weird. I didn't get in trouble. I don't remember getting scolded, but I remember her saying, what happened while I was gone? And I think I didn't tell her. I think I said nothing. And then she walked around the house, because I just lived with her. My parents were divorced. She probably knew I had a darn party. But there were, I would dare say, 10, 20, 30, at least 100 people. Yeah, crazy. So, that's really immature and wrong for me to literally take advantage of my mom being gone like that. But I wasn't a bad kid. I mean, that's being pretty bad. But I didn't break into cars. I didn't steal. But the drinking age was 18. So we were all drinking, or most of us at 16. That's when I first started drinking. Yeah. And the crowd I hung out with in high school was more I don't want to say hippie, but the more just laid back POT kind. You know what I mean? And in that time, I had a couple different boyfriends. Eric Bresnick, I remember his last name, and he was in a band. And he was a couple years older than me, so he didn't even go to that school. And he was a real pothead. Oh my gosh, he was always stoned. And it's fine, whatever. But, I mean, he came over for spaghetti dinner, and he was really, man, high. But my mother was in nursing school. She's 22 years older than me. And I've said this story probably on panel. I don't know, like if they were on their lunch break or what. There were some nurses sitting around in their white tights and their white dresses, their nurse dresses, sitting on chairs in the living room. Not too many, maybe 4 plus my mom. She's in Iowa, and Please, Mom, I hope you don't see this. I don't think she will. She's not into the internet. She saw my birthday thing back in June, you know, on Dolly Vision, and she knows I have a channel. But they were literally, you guys, passing this teeny little joint. I think about it, right? And I'm like, I mean, they're not going to do that and go back to work or back to, you know what I mean? So it was the end of the day. I don't know why I'm saying break. It was probably after their shift. Certainly hope it was. Lord. Yeah. I can't make any guarantees of anything because, like, everything's really kind of intense in my life. Like, I didn't think for one, and my son didn't, that he would really get worse like this. Like, now he can barely look people in the eye when they're talking to him. And even if he is, he's not necessarily listening, right? You know, and I mean, I don't know. It's like, so between that and the holidays coming, I mean, I'm used to not having holidays with family at all. I mean, we're talking, it's been over. The last time I had a Christmas with my mom was in Vermont when I was 20, 41 years ago. And that's because she lived in Florida and then she lived in New York and I was far away and we didn't have the money, you know, to be doing that. And then, you know, I was with my sister too in the 20s. My mom remarried and moved. So I'm really hoping that my daughter doesn't move away when she meets a guy someday. Show us some old pictures of me. Well, I definitely have some. I could show that yellow mansion too that I said I lived in. It's a real pretty picture with the snow because my dad was a professor. So people don't think I'm kind of lying, you know. So let me go get a photo album. I'm going to mute it, okay? Ugh. I have many photo albums, and I don't want to like bore you guys, but I'll show you. Oh, I've shown these before. This is me when I think I was 12. Let me take this down. I'm going to go ahead and take the banner down for now. Banner. There I am. Look at my freckles. Oh my God. This is funny for me. I haven't seen these in a while. This was me when I was 30, and I visited my sister in, it was half an hour from Punta Gorda, Florida. What the heck? I can't remember the name of the town, but that's me. I don't have short hair. It's pulled back in like a bun or some crap. I was probably going out or something. This is fun. There's another one of the same ones of me. In the younger days. In the younger days. Oh, I'm starting to miss my sister. This is my sister with her two little kids way back. 30 years ago, down on the bottom. Gosh darn it. That's my sister. She was tan, blonde, green eyes. Looked more like our father than I looked more like, my mother. Whoops. I want to have these all come out. Her kids are grown and have kids of their own now. It's just crazy. Crazy to think. Oh, I saw a picture of my dad. No, I'm not going to start crying. Don't worry. I do wish, I had lived closer. Because, when people are so healthy in their 70s and stuff, I assumed my dad would live to be in his 90s. Both of his parents did, 93 and 96. And he passed at 86. I think it's been, this coming spring will be 3 years or 2. 3, I think, this spring. And many of these pictures, okay. Wow. So how is everybody? Does everybody have their, does everybody have their tree up? You're welcome, Tattooed. Hi, Selena. I know, see? The nurses now, do they all wear those scrub things, right? Those little matching tops or whatever, those cotton outfits? Nurses used to wear white. It's just bizarre. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Cindy Smith. Thank you for coming over, you guys. Hit the like if you want to. Hi, hippie grandma. Good night, all. Had a long day. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, everybody. That's why I have a bonfire on Friday, Saturday nights, play music and relax. It makes me relax. Yeah. Give my love to Becca. Hi, Billy Ray. Texas, you're doing good. Keep smiling. Thanks, Billy Ray. Hi, Teresa Bronson. Thank you. Yeah, I shop at the last minute. I'm one of these people. I've never bought like a Christmas gift in November or put a tree up then, or have a tree up on Thanksgiving, right? A lot of families do, don't they? And hi, Glitters and Gold. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. I mean, if you guys weren't here, I'd be here by myself. This is a picture of when I said that my mom and her husband, I don't want people to think I'm just making anything up. Well, this is my mom when she was younger and her husband, Steve. So I was in my 20s. We're looking at 40 years ago. But these, when I said that they lived on the Hudson River for 4 years on houseboats, they're looking down, see, off their houseboat onto others. And this is them. Back in the New York days, my mom liked her short hair, and there's Steve. Oh gosh, they were both so healthy. And wow. Whoops. And I visited them there. So first time I went up the, what's that called, you guys? That building? Empire State Building. And had the darndest best huge slice of mushroom pizza. Don't ask me why I chose mushroom of all things. It was so good. Yep. Wow. That's bizarre. And then anyway, after New York, I'll get to some more pictures of me. When I visited my mom in Key West, they worked at they owned an antique store called the Blue Horse. And this is it down there with my mom standing in there. And it sold all kinds of different things. Back in the day, and they had a lot of these, what are these dogs called, you guys? Schnauzers. The big schnauzers, see? And yeah. Hi, Cookie Monster. How are you? Hi, Lisa Thompson. Hope you're doing good too. Yeah, and I'm not going to have a tree, right? With all these cats. I mean, it's just, there's a real tree, but the trunk isn't very big. And so my neighbor Rosie that I pay to give me rides, and we're close, we're very close. I usually get her a tin of popcorn with all those different tins and stuff. In fact, I need to write that down. But anyway, they got a tree out in the country, her daughter's boyfriend, and it doesn't have a big enough trunk, and they don't want it. She asked if I wanted it, but I can't, deal with that. So I put a fake smallish medium. It's about 3.5 feet high. I wouldn't say 4 up, but it's all white, and I really like it. Yeah. Oh, here's a lot better picture of the houseboat. I mean, I had motion sickness, so I had to take I can't say it here, but a motion pill or whatever. I just didn't think I was going to last on that boat for 2 weeks. Thank God. That's a view from down below. And it's so bizarre, you guys. I mean, I had never been on a houseboat. You literally, obviously you're on a floor, but you feel like you're on water, right? In the kitchen, it had a couple little steps. And when I slept at night, there was I was down in is it called the hull of the boat? Anyway, on this bed where I slept, and there was a circle of a window, and I could see the water, like in the middle of the window going across. And my mind was like, I hope nothing freaky floats by. You know, I was getting a little sketched out. Okay. No wonder they stayed together so long. There's a lot of happy pictures, and they have a ton of memories. Oh, goodness gracious. I just knocked this thing clear out. Well, it's 80%, so that's good enough for now. All right, I'm just going to show my high school book. Oriad, see, 1980. It says Guy Levine because someone ended up getting mine with my name on it. I was Megan Michael back then. And they sent me this one. So I don't know. I'm assuming I ended up getting Guy's and maybe he got mine with the name on it. But I was able to literally find myself in here, which is really weird because I spotted my friends. And I'm not trying to bore you guys or anything, but this was the class. Senior class right there. And I actually just showed this to my daughter the other day. This is me. It looks like I've got like a red something on or something. That's me right there. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh, I look at this. This is in Burlington, Vermont. So bizarre. Here's Mark Bowen. He was the captain of the football team. He was my boyfriend when I was 16 for a year, right? Where is he? Oh, gosh. Oh, way over here. Right here. I thought, you know, when you have your first love and you lose your virginity, at least I did. I thought we'd get married someday. I assumed it, right? You're going to do that with me, to me, whatever, then you must really love me and we'll get married. It's really kind of intense. And look at this, you guys. Like the pictures, like this is the 80s and they're all black and white. Are there any colors? Oh my gosh, the entire book is black and white, which back then seemed normal to me, right? You guys probably all have like colored books. Look at these guys. These were the bad boys. They really were too, the potheads, those boys. They thought they were all cool. They had the girls and the cheerleaders. And I don't know, why are they sitting there with their shirt off? See? Macho men. Oh my gosh. I wonder if they're all alive today. Oh, how bizarre. There I am. This will be probably the last picture. Right there. That's me. My name, see? Megan Michael right there. Oh gosh, you guys, this memory lane stuff is weird. Enough of that. Enough of that. Wow. You're going to be a grandma anytime soon? Oh, that just dawned on me. Kylie that comes in here from New Zealand, Kylie Go or Gough, or it's Gough. Anyway, her daughter was due 2 days ago or something, and I think the water broke even, like it was like that. So I need to contact her and find out what's going on. Well, that's nice. Much respect to a professor. I know. Yeah, I mean, I weighed about 122 in high school. Yeah. But after I graduated and partied, and was hungover, and I could eat a huge grinder, right? Those sub sandwiches, the whole dang thing myself, no problem. And then I wasn't that fat, but I got up to like 142 4 or 5 years later. For me, that's a lot. I was 5'6", and that's how heavy I was when I married Joe. But I got down to 122 before I went to Okinawa. He probably barely recognized me when I got off the plane. Okay, those were shorts. Oh, they were TikToks. That's right. Selena, where are you from? What state are you from? Or country? Oh, oh, thank you. Yeah. I keep saying to myself, I've even said to my mom a couple of times, I'm going to call my sister. We haven't talked in 4 years. And that's just really, really not like me. I'll just give in and talk. But what I'm seeing, and it's just an excuse, but the more time goes by, it almost feels more awkward. And I know I'm going to bawl my eyes out when I hear her voice, and I'll be like, I promise we'll talk once a month, right? She's in Missouri. I don't want to say that to her and not do it. So I need to just be smart, call her. You know what else the problem is? Knowing I can text, right? I don't bother calling. And that's not good. That's not nice. You know, I don't even feel like I know my sister anymore. Like for real. I've forgotten the sound of her voice, but the last time we talked, she was so furious that I didn't see her side of things religiously, the C disease thing. That thing really caused a lot of rifts for families. You know, we don't agree. I believed in the SHOT, and she sent me 16-page things of don't do it, don't do it. So, and I think people should be able to total 80s. Oh, you're welcome, Shelley. Why did you stop talking? When was that? Which time? And this was just typed at 9:27 just now. Why did I stop talking? To what? About what? Oh, because you can't say this. You can't say COVID. Is that what you mean? So I hesitated. Hi, Deanna. Hi. Oh, to my sister. See, duh. What I just said. She, as you all know, I quit. Anyone can. Well, anyone can quit or anyone can stop, but it's staying stopped, right? With drinking or whatever. And I did that in 2011, and she's done it like 18 years or something before that. Because she would drink wine and clean the house, and she drank so much she fell down the steps and this and that. She ended up in court, stuff like that. Lost her license for a while, but almost in replace, kind of, right, of the alcohol, she found God, which is a good thing, right? Both my mom and I are like, yeah, that's better than having a drink, but you don't want to. I don't believe in perpetrating your beliefs on others, right? No matter how strongly you feel about it. So that wasn't that bad. Because I would just say how I feel. And I'm a Christian, so our beliefs are the same. But when I talk to people, I'm not, right, reciting verses or Bible verses. Not that that's a bad thing. That's really good, actually. But do you know what I mean? It's like it it was starting to make us feel uneasy a little bit or something. But that's okay. Like I dealt with that. We would talk every couple of months or so. But then that darn disease came along and there were just problems. Well, hi Tashi. Never fear, the fun is here. Hey guys. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was fun. I don't know if we'll ever match that up again. Rose is so funny. I just do, what'd she say? Quickies in cars and in parking? No, in parking lots and closets. That just had me rolling. It's so annoying when people are, yeah, I got such big letters about that disease, you know. Some people want to call it the beer bug or whatever. Um, I I didn't read them. I took them out of the envelope and I was like 16 pages and I rolled them up and yeah, I still have them, but I have nothing to drink. I might slurp if I see. Honesty, open mindedness, willingness, it works. And this was at the 2014 Mount Baker Roundup in my town, which I'm going to show my town. It's like whatever. Let me take that off. Me neither, Donna. But I really followed like everything on all the little news things. I listened to all of it and I made my own choices. And we isolated. We didn't give in. And when they said, if places aren't ventilated, don't go, excuse me, we didn't go. I had a friend, my friend since 1991, she wanted to come over for dinner because we would have game night on Fridays and stuff. And I said, you live in an apartment complex, and I know you wear a mask over there, but how can we eat and take them off? And you could have it and not know, and blah, blah, blah. She ended up getting it. Almost everyone I know, like literally, got it. My mom hasn't gotten it yet, and I thought for sure she was gonna last year, and I was worried sick. Her husband got it. And that, frankly, how people say I shouldn't have wanted to go to Tennessee. I should go to see my mom instead. Her company that came from Chicago and Vermont, people they hadn't seen in years, and you know, um, I think it was almost like a goodbye visit, right? Like the last one. My mom and her husband don't fly anymore, and they used to fly so much she busted her eardrum. She really can't fly now, but my gosh, she's 82. This spring, she'll be 83 years old. Like the difference from 70 to this, because I saw her in 2011. But anyway, when they were heading home, just before they headed home, they weren't feeling well. The lady that lived in Chicago that visited had it, right? So I was like, oh my gosh, mom, they were in your home. And anyway, she never did get it, but Steve did. But he's okay. And I know if you get the whatever, because I don't want to talk about it and then lose my show, but you can still get it. I understand all that, but I'm a believer in it, getting them. I'm not going to get these updated ones, though. I'm done. I've had enough. I feel like. Yeah, but now it's like Well, it depends how she feels, right? She'll be all kind of gung ho, we'll make it work and this and that. And now she's kind of like, yeah, we'll see what happens. It's like, but she's, oh God, don't let me get emotional. She's dropping little hints. Like, she said last week, I wish you lived here. And she said, rent's cheap and stuff like that. Thank you, Cookie Monster. Darn hanky. Oh. Oh, God. This is how I am when I get off the phone with her. Because I don't want to be thinking in my mind that it's the last time I'll hear her voice or something. Because her heart, she's a pacemaker and stuff. And, but she's always really upbeat. We're fine. How are you, Megan? Are things good? And, but I can tell in her voice it's getting more belabored and kind of tired sounding. And like, yeah. She's in Iowa. Less than an hour, we'll say, from Decorah. Yeah. My mom was born in Iowa, but grew up quite a bit in Kimball, South Dakota, which was a really small town. I think they only had like one store and stuff like that. And my town of Vermilion, South Dakota was really small. It's not anymore. I saw it, the last time I saw it actually was it 11 years ago? No, I didn't see my dad then. Oh gosh, how old was I? Gosh, you guys, I can't even remember. Wait, I hadn't seen my dad. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Because my parents, they're both remarried and they're on the opposite ends of Iowa. It's a big darn square of a state. It takes all day to drive across the state. So I visited my mom and then we all drove over and I saw my dad and never thought it would be the last time ever. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, you had cousins? She just won't. I tried to tell her about FaceTime. I knew she wasn't interested. I didn't want to beg her. Oh, mom. But I did tell her. I said we could see each other's faces. And she's like, Megan, I just don't do that stuff. And I said, yeah, I know. I understand. You get a little bit set in your ways. I'm kind of set. I mean, I like having my flip phone because it's so simple, and the pug dog that I used to walk, the owner, she was nearing 80, and she had one of those swiping ones. But it just seems like the letters on the keyboard are kind of small, and if I'm in a hurry, I don't know. I'm sure I'll eventually have one. I actually have one, a free one, through Xfinity, sitting in a Ziploc bag, brand spanking new. I don't have the number yet for it. All I have to do is call it in, sitting in my closet. Yeah. What state am I in? I'm in Washington State. I moved here in 1991 because I remarried my ex. And that first time he was at Plattsburgh Air Force Base in New York, and I met him in Vermont, and we got married. And then within months, he went to Okinawa, and then I went over there later on. Yeah. And he guarded the Habu. They probably don't even make that kind of jet anymore. But we were there for 7 months. And things, let's put it this way, in the military, because of his drinking and his father passing away from an aneurysm, like now people know more of like the signs of it, right? And what to look for. And, you have a severe headache, you get to the darn ER, period. Your vessels can be popping, but in the 80s, like, I guess he just thought he had like a really, really bad headache, but his words weren't right. And his main doctor, this is all that I heard for his dad. I never met his dad because we got married February 1986. His dad passed away March, so it was a month later, March 25th, I think. Yeah. And I've said this story before. I assumed, right, me being his wife, he'd want me to fly with him or whatever to Seattle, and he didn't. But probably a good thing. He probably knew he was just going to be crying and everything. So they had to take him off the life support once he got off the plane. He used to be, my ex has one of those real soft kind of radio voices, and he was, really good looking, piercing blue eyes, like on my screen right here, or any blue you see anywhere, just like that. And, he was a Seattle boy. And, yeah. But I never got pregnant those first 2 years we were together, But then I did the second time we got remarried, and that's when, in 95. But that's why I'm here. I ended up here in this town because his mother was here when she was a little girl, right? She's in her 80s now, but in her 50s when he built her the house and everything up in the valley up here. Beautiful house, peach colored paint and all this. That's how I ended up here, and I'm still here. But in case people are wondering why at all, I'm not going to take, even though we're not together, right? I'm not going to take my ex's son from him. Like, I would die if he did that to me. Or if Shaylin's father took her from me and had moved to Colorado, I'd be just sick. And he was kind of wanting to do that through the CPS thing. And I was just sick. I cried. I was worried. I called my lawyer so much. She had to get like a lawyer to answer those phone calls. And I told my mom about it, and she said, Megan, you have got to stop. What did she say? Micromanaging. I never even heard the word before. She was like, micromanaging the situation. She's like, you got to buck up. That's when I know my mom's serious. So I did. Because, they tell you one thing, but then it's another 2 weeks and 3 weeks. And I was told I would get her back in a month. It took 3 months, but for all I knew, it was going to be after Christmas. And I think it was like the 15th of December, and I was just elated because I was only allowed to see her when she was 7 for 1 hour a week. A week. And you can't show any emotion. They won't even let you cry. So I literally take a deep breath when I'd walk into that building and knowing I'd see her little face and her brown curls. And she couldn't even come home with me. She was driven by someone else, there's a name for it, to her foster family's place. And I had no clue what house or building or what in this town where my daughter was every night. It was awful. Yeah. It was honestly just like I suffered. It was awful because I didn't have family around. But honestly, and I've shared this in meetings before, AA meetings, I'm so stubborn, when it comes to things like partying or giving in or whatever. I had to suffer to stay sober, But yeah. Yeah, so I'm in Washington State. Oh, I didn't mean to leave that on the whole time. My mom just started like sending little texts and things like I think 2 years ago. Her first time of texting. Yeah, I worked at a nursing home and was a convalescent center, which I didn't really know that means you go there to die, right? Not to die, but that's your last place. Or I probably wouldn't have signed up for it. I was just like thinking it was a nursing home like anything else. No. So I was only there 5 months, but yeah, too sad. And if you're like a regular nurse's aide, right, where you have to lift the patients and do all that stuff, I don't know if you did MS. Hats off to you. See me on a cell phone. I don't think her phone is a cell phone. But this is a thing. Like her husband, Steve, he's fairly tech savvy. I thought they shared the laptop all these years. No, my mom doesn't even hardly know how to like get into it. I was kind of surprised. So I wanted her to see my little kitten video too of the kittens. And she's like, oh, have Steve pull it up for me. And that's fine and everything. But the point being, she just doesn't want to do it. She does not want to be not held captive, but be whatever to an electronic device. Yeah. And that's okay. We used to send pictures, Polaroid pictures and stuff. And I've actually sent some pictures from my flip phone to hers, but she said they arrived just so teeny, she can barely see. Whoops. Yeah. Well, hi, Tams. Hi, Dollar. Hi, Banana Freckles. It's okay. There's no being on time here for my programs, Yeah, I send her cards. I send her, a letter. She likes to wrap up in tissue paper with these really cool, not just regular bows. I just buy the cheap bows, but there's so many pretty ones now. That's what I do. I don't take the scissors and make, right, twirls on the ribbon and do all that. I've never really liked wrapping that much. I'll do it with tape and right for the kids, but I'm not into all the real wrapping stuff, right? Um, so yeah. And I want to send her like even a little box of like teas and a special coffee or just something, right? And when I do, I think the last time I did was 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. I mean, I'll send her a card, but she's like, no, no, save your money. You need that. So she doesn't really like me to do it. Aw, yeah. I always thought I'd be able to see my dad one more time because when I was talking to him, he was healthy. He thought he was healthy. And then he just, whoops, his kidneys started getting worse quickly. I mean, he was like excited, he was like, oh, there's like 10 less pills I have to take. This young lady doctor, I really like her. Wish I was younger, whatever, because he was joking around. He liked to be a jokester, but his wife, my dad's wife, passed away from Alzheimer's probably 7 years ago or something. But I was afraid he'd be kind of lonely, but I can honestly tell you, he loved the Lord so much and he played piano and he's a real book reader and went to church and played the organ at the church. Those were his friends. He and I don't think it was a front. Like he was like genuinely happy. The last year I talked to him more because of that disease out there. We connected more on the phone because people were home more. So I don't want to say I'm thankful for that disease, right? But for me and my family, it brought him and I closer. hmm And then when I found out he was in the hospital, like I didn't even know. And then I assumed, right, he's in the hospital. He's going to live. He's in the hospital. Mm-mm. It was like the next day. An old flirt. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. And he was telling me stories like of his family and where his mom's from and where in Norway she lived and all these things. And I was really intrigued and I would ask questions. And I remember he was like, you really like these sessions or these talks. We'll have to do this more often. And then it didn't happen. But the thing is, like, at least I still have my mom, right? Even though I don't see her. There's a lot of people, they don't have either parents, they have nobody, and I hate to say it, but there's like, I don't know if I saw it on the news or what, but during the holidays, a lot of people, you know, unalive themselves due to loneliness and depression. So I hope, if any of you are down or whatever, that you, mm, mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. It works like that. See, I don't dare say that word Benadryl even. Uh, because Team Rose, well, she typed me a messenger. She said Polly something, and I won't say the rest, right? I mean, I don't even know what that is. Like, I don't know if it's like part of a chemical or part of a part of a medicine or what, but supposedly that's the reason her she couldn't stream for a week. Thank God it was only a week. You know, and even though I want to see my mom again, like more than anything, I mean, I shouldn't even verbalize this, but hi, Rocket Queen and BH and Deanna. In my mind, I think about saying goodbye to her. And see, just thinking about that, look how I act. It's like, that isn't life, you know? Because I remember when I was on the train leaving with my daughter, she was 7 in 2011. I just kept my face away from my daughter and was just boo-hooing into the glass, you know. But I was able to leave and I was okay because we were supposed to see each other again in like a couple of years. Because before I left, I was kind of quiet. And she said, Megan, is there something wrong? And I just burst into tears and said, I don't want it to be 4 years again till I see you, you know. It's nobody's fault. It's just money, and her husband got cancer, and then the sea came, and we didn't have, you know, when I'm going through my stuff and just, hi, Chicken Snake. The party is here. Queen, BH, myself, Chicken Snake. Yeah. No, I haven't put any decorations up yet. I just have my mugs out. And I got a lot of stuff. I sort of pick and choose. I have a lot of fluffy little Christmas blankets that I got the kids through the years, you know, and I'll put them over the couches or the chairs. I mean, I have some nice stuff. I have antique Santa candles, you know, and I usually do for like lights. Um, I like to kind of do different things. Like they make really teeny ones, like purple and pink is kind of cool. I did that one year, you know, um, and instead of a star on top, I put like a red felt bow sometimes. And because I also have a fake Christmas tree that's like 4.5 feet high that my sister sent me over 20 years ago from Missouri. And I mean, it looks real. But the cats will knock it down, you know? Hi, you guys. More of our party buddies. What's up? You guys, it's been a couple hours and I need to feed the cats. I haven't had that much to eat today. And I'm not depressed or anything, but talking about my mom and just I don't even really feel like I can just switch over to some all happy-go-lucky mood, or that I even really want to, like yesterday. But we'll do it. We'll have a happy-go-lucky and all that. I don't mean to just leave when Chicken Snake and Casper jump in, but um, I've got a litter box to clean. I still have stuff. It's only 10 here, right? It's 1 in the morning your time on Friday night, but you guys will have fun. Team Rose will probably start a live or something like that, but kittens love Christmas trees. That's right, Lulu. Thank you, everybody, for coming over. Like, I say that, but I have my kids here, but you guys are literally like my family that I'm getting to know, and I just love you guys so much. All right. Thank you. Talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Please hit the like. You know what? I almost did this. Why in the hell would I? Oh my God. Um, Group hug. Thanks, you guys. Maybe I need to up my antidepressant. But I'm already on 100 milligrams, you guys. I don't want to say what it is. You know, I was on 50 for like flipping 10 years, and now for 12, I've been on 100. That's the highest dose. Well, probably a woman should take. Men can take 200 of what I'm on. I've been on it since Parker was 4. I was crying at commercials. And my ex is like, Joe's like, maybe you need an antidepressant. You know, need something. Oh, it bothers me that I'm feeling like I wanna, you know, just something that isn't bad though for the heart. I don't wanna, and I shouldn't be thinking like that. Like that's dumb. You know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even feel that lonely, you guys. I'm being honest. Let me tell you this. I'm so used to not having holidays with my family, not my sister, not my mom, not my dad. I don't have a big family. One sister. I have a half brother named Noah that lives in Wisconsin. I think Madison. But we're not really close or whatever. I have his address, and when I was really like into sending postcard or Christmas cards to everybody, but stamps are kind of a lot of money, and it's a lot to even sign 30 of them. And my brain is like, okay, if you're going to send this one, you've got to send this person one. Like, even if I'm not as close, this guilt thing. And then before I know it, I'm sending 45, right? I don't even have enough stamps. In fact, I got to buy stamps, and I'm not grifting. Look at that. It's healing like roses, but this was the teeniest nick. Where? I don't know. From the cat's nail. And it itched like mad. And I don't have any nails anymore, but I pushed and pushed because it itched. And now it's like this. Weird. Yeah. Yeah. It is legal in Washington. You can micro. What? Microdose? Oh, microdose. Yeah. I had a teeny part of a shroom before. Oh, shit. I probably shouldn't have said it. I said this on panel once before I got on the rides on It's a Small World, and I about lost my shit. Oh my God, things were so funny. Crying at commercials isn't normal. No. You know, commercials and what was that game show with Bob Barker? Ball in my eyes. But, you know, too, my family hadn't seen my son yet at that point, and he was 4. I was probably homesick and didn't even really know it. Yeah. Really? Boy. Wow. Well, you know, I don't know how much I can say. There's a gummy out there with the T and you know the other letters and a little of the CB, you know what oil, that a lady around here said her son has severe anxiety and stuff takes. And it makes him a little happier, but it takes when he almost feels like he's going to have a panic attack away. She told me the name of the store, what it's called. It's a one-on-one drop. That stuff. Anyway, I told my son about it, and he had such a horrible experience. And I've said this up on panel with SPICE. His body was shaking and everything. He went to the emergency room the next day. His arm was still done. Never had a hit of anything like that or anything even close to it. Not even the natural stuff, right, that everyone else does. Nothing. He did dabble in some cigarettes a little bit, but it's been years since he's had that too. Wow, that's good to know, Chicken Snake. Thank you. I'll let you guys go, but there's a creator out there. You know, she was pretty nice. She was talking about another creator that wasn't so nice to me, and she's had issues with it, sounds like. And I guess out of all the women out here, I'm the weakest, right? Because I'm like so naive and vulnerable and petite and whatever, right? They're like, of all people, right? And she's sticking up for me. I'm not going to say her name, but it was nice. I saw a gentle side to her. But anyway, she thinks I have Parkinson's. I mean, I don't think I do. I've been tested. It's been years. But when you have that, you can't necessarily walk a straight line. You can get a little dizzy. Your words slur a little bit. Drool might come out a little bit eventually. And I was tested for all those different things. And that's when I was told I had the essential tremors, and they're essential familial because my sister has them a little bit when I saw her years ago. And my dad had them pretty bad. So I don't think I have Parkinson's. There is a 10% chance I can get it, though, out of 100. That's not too bad, right? Anyway, all right. No, you were just... Cat scratch healed. Takes time. Well, your skin, you know, it really does get thinner. I mean, it's not thin like tissue paper, but, you know, in the past, gosh, you know, so, you know, I have to be careful. I get a bite on my leg or a mosquito bite, itch at once, and like, that's it. Got to keep your hands off things or you bleed and bruise and whatnot. But I wonder why they itch, right? I mean, the nail goes in and those scratches itch. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, really? Oh, wow. She was kneading him like the mama kitty does on the pillows. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, there's so much sadness, you guys. In my email, because I subscribe to People True Crime, right? I hit on it, and then I want to see the picture of like the family that was killed in the car accident. Bristol, I thought they were going to say Tennessee, right? Or whatever. It's Bristol, Connecticut. Young mom and dad, not real young, like 30 and 41 or whatever. He went off the road, went into the, and I don't know if they didn't say the car caught fire. They didn't say he hit a tree. He didn't hit another car. But the parents were, is it DOA, right? Dead on arrival. Oh no, that's getting to the hospital. Anyway, when the people got there, they were gone, and they had 3 kids in the car, ages 2 to 6, who were critically injured. And I was thinking about that. They're young, but they're probably wondering where mommy and daddy are while they're fighting for their lives. It's just really sad. Stuff like that. I don't drive, you guys. I almost did. I had 2 permits. I've said this before, but I didn't feel like I had enough lessons in, not the driving part, the parking, like backing up and making sure I got in there right. A lady friend was teaching me. I wasn't paying for like classes, so but I passed the test. The first time I got 18 right out of 20. The second time, because I didn't get my license in time, so the permit expired at 6 months. The second time, I just bombed the thing. I think I got 19 wrong. I read the same book, the same questions. I was so upset. Went back the next day and passed the written. But I honestly can tell you I'm not looking forward to my daughter. She's going to do it. It's her life. She has a little booklet in there and all that, but I don't know. Oh, dear. Oh, you cry in your sleep? I do if I have a bad dream. I've woken up, not a lot, maybe 4 times in my life even, where you're just crying. A couple of times it was a scary dream. I don't remember what it was about, but I was going, ah, right? And you wake up and you're like, and it just seems so real. You still think you're in your dream, or I do. I did. PMS. Yeah, vitamin D. I'm really good about taking that. Yeah. Um, but yeah, and naturally I'm over all that stage of stuff. That all ended for me. The period stuff or whatever, menopause coming on in my, like around 45. Yeah. I don't have mass worries about the future, and I can honestly sit here and tell you guys. Hi, Sierra. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. I can tell you on a scale of 1 to 10 every day, even though I'm dealing with things and I don't have a lot of money and holidays are coming, every day I'd say I'm at least an 8.5. Yeah, I really am. I don't struggle with like just feeling overwhelmed, or worrying, type deal. Aw, I love you guys too. Thank you. Don't make me come kick your butt. Be happy. Remember, I know where. I know you're teasing. Do you live in this town? Don't you live more like nearish Seattle? I'm not really sure. Thanks, you guys. Thanks so much. Wow. Hi, Sandra Ernest. Hi, everybody. I see you. I remember these names and these little avatars. I know who supports me. I know who's on the fence. And that's all okay. It's all okay. I'm not trying to get anybody to be on my side or feel a certain way. I'm really not. We all have, our own choices and I'm a fun guy. I'm like a mushroom. I'm a fun guy. Yeah, a fungi. 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 That's what you got to type next time. Well, I showed some pictures and we just shooted the shitster, I guess, and hung out, and it passed a little time, and yeah. So thank you again, Elisa, for the is it Cash App? I think it was Cash App that you sent, and all the other people that have helped me now and then. Like it really does help. It takes like the worry off some things and stuff. And there's gonna come a point when my mom can't help me. She's not rich or anything. She just is helping me. See my cup? With this cool little wooden spoon. I'll show my cup and then I really am going to end my live. Oh, hi, Rapper. Rapper's in here. Any names that I might have missed? Forgive me. It's a huge ass cup. I got one for the kids and me. Do you guys have these down south and other countries? A spoon goes right in there. But you know what's weird? I don't use it. I forget. I put my creamer in and coffee. I kind of grab another spoon half the time. All right, you guys. I'm going to end this. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming by and cheering me up and things like that. Mwah. Help my subs go up. They're going up. They're going up. I'm really happy. Hit the like if you can. Subscribe if you want to. Love you. Bye-bye.